President Tinubu swears in new chairman of National Code of Conduct Bureau and appoints new ministers. And FCT minister flags off access road in Mabushi. Hello there, good evening, and thank you for joining us on the news desk of NTA Channel 5 Abuja at 7. My name is Tessie Omiri with the details. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu G7 has approved the immediate implementation of 8 far-reaching actions to reinvigorate the administration's capacity for optimal efficiency pursuant of its commitment to deliver on its promises to Nigerians. Here is Abdullahi Ajia with the report. That report will come your way in the course of the bulletin. Meanwhile, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has sworn in Abdullahi Usman Bello as the new chairman of the National Code of Conduct Bureau. The short ceremony was at the commencement of the Federal Executive Council meeting this Wednesday. The 50-year-old Abdullahi Bello from Gombe State is a fellow of the Association of Chartered Certified Accountants UK and a certified fraud examiner in the US. He is a PhD holder in anti-money laundering compliance from the Northumbria University, United Kingdom. Mr. Bello, who has performed roles related to anti-corruption, anti-money laundering, financial intelligence analysis, forensic accounting, financial investigation, accounting, and finance, promises to bring his experience to bear as he leads the Code of Conduct Bureau.
And the people of Nigeria, I will do my best to make sure that I deal with this huge task that is ahead of me. Like you mentioned, Code of Conduct Bureau is the foremost anti-corruption agency, the first anti-corruption agency in Nigeria, and I intend to deliver on the mandates of the Bureau. It's all about making sure that people, public servants, they behave with integrity, they avoid corruption, no conflict of interest. So that is the aim of it. Integrity, accountability, that is what the duties that I need to deliver. And I promise Nigerians that, inshallah, I'm going to do my best to make sure that I deliver on the mandate of the Bureau. I always say that it's not about the individuals. Everybody can be corrupt in the world. It doesn't matter whether you are in the UK, whether in the US, everybody has a tendency to be corrupt. One of the most important things is the systems that we have in place to check it. So if we have the systems in Nigeria, we are going to deal with this problem. So I assure you that we have the systems, we have the institutions. We only need to deliver on the mandate that is given to us, and then everything will be all right.
His inauguration followed nomination by the President and endorsement by the National Assembly. There are indications that federal civil servants will receive their minimum wage salaries in full by the end of October. The president of the Nigeria Labour Congress, Joe Ajero, disclosed this in an exclusive interview with our correspondent, Ladi Bala.
Was a meeting that where we all agreed that they must pay by the end of this month, October.
What about the arrears?
The arrears, the same. However, if they so decide to negotiate with their various parastatals and agencies, to now say we are going to pay the arrears on so dates, they are at liberty to do it.
Regarding state-level implementation, Ajero directed state branches of the NLC to engage with state governments. He commended state governors who have commenced payment of their minimum wage. This development follows the federal government's assurance to sustain payment of the minimum wage to workers. Now to infrastructure development, Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, has promised to complete all projects initiated and awarded during his tenure. The minister gave his word during the flag-off ceremony of the construction of 3.2-kilometer access road from the Ahmadu Bello Way in Mabushi district to the judges' quarters. Onoze Yakubu takes it from here.
There will be a group photograph before the national anthem.
The 3.2-kilometer access road will connect the Ahmadu Bello Way in Mabushi district to the judges' quarters in Katampe district.
This and couple of other network of roads within the Mabushi is aimed at opening up district infrastructure in Mabushi for rapid development, along with that in other adjoining districts of Katampe, Jahi and Kado districts.
We, as the representative of the people of FCT, will continue to give you all the maximum cooperation to ensure that you succeed, because your success is our success.
Your Excellency, for the record, you make it easier for us. You are the only minister that will bring a budget that is straight to the point. The current expenditure is less than 2 digits. Everything capital. More than 95%.
FCT Minister Yeson Wike says, in line with President Tinubu's renewed hope agenda, under his administration, no project awarded will be left uncompleted, as road network remains critical component to infrastructure development.
We on our part will make sure that we are not going to owe you as you submit your invoice or your entry certificate. Be assured that we will pay you immediately. These roads are very key for us in order to reduce the hardship our people are facing. Now the mandate was a president and given that every district in Abuja, before we create new districts, the ones that have been created should have the basic infrastructure that cities are supposed to have.
The flag off of critical infrastructure projects by the FCT minister continues. Onoze Yakubu, NTA News.
The FCT Women Affairs Secretariat has expressed commitment to empowering the girl child through education and mentorship to give her a ray of hope for a brighter future. Hawagimba reports that this was announced during an interactive session with students of Government Secondary School, Duse.
Monday Secretary FCT Women Affairs Adedayo Benjamin's Lani emphasized the crucial role of education and mentorship in empowering the girl child, citing an inspiring story of Ifunaya, a talented student who have exemplified the impact of supportive mentorship. Ifunaya's journey from struggling to thriving demonstrates the transformative power of education and guidance in the life of the girl child. Highlights the importance of education and mentorship, which are vital for girl-child empowerment.
Dream girls don't just dream in their sleep. They don't dream and go to sleep. They dream because they dare to confront the status quo. They reach for the stars.
I never had the privilege, as young as you are, to get this education. So you are privileged. I would say you are privileged. And for that reason, I served 15 years to make sure that my girls go to school.
This significant occasion serves as a powerful reminder of our collective responsibility to uplift and empower the girl child, recognizing her potential as a catalyst for change in our society.
Some of the students who have been inspired, they say this is an advocacy for them and they are ready to change the story of their life through the words they have gotten from speakers. The importance of supportive teachers and role models cannot be overemphasized in the life of the girl child. The leadership of the Secretariat say the commitment to providing scholarships and mentorship programs and advocate for increased investment in girls' education remains paramount, adding that the role of the girl child in the society is key. Hence, the girl child must be taught to believe in herself, to aspire and to achieve greatness. Hawagimba, NTA News.
And on security, Commissioner of Police FCT Olatunji Disu says his policing mantra will improve upon the already organized, robust policing strategy existing in the nation's capital. The CP gave the assurance while responding to questions on the security check program called the police on NTA Channel 5, Abuja. Onotu Yakubu brings us excerpts from the program.
The Federal Capital Territory brings peculiarity to security, bearing in mind the volatile nature of its neighboring states, which are affected by security challenges. Commissioner of Police Tunji Disu says the command is going to leverage on analytic data utilization to crime map the entire space for service delivery.
I'm aware of the enormous job my predecessor have been able to do, at least to keep it to this level. The first thing I've done is to go around, talk to my officers, encourage them, and ensure that they know the aims and objectives of the Inspector General of Police, which should trickle down to every division, every area command, and that is to bring down crime to the barest minimum.
The CP says to achieve target, intelligence and relevant information is key, and on that note, beckoned on FCT residents to furnish the command and its formations with actionable information.
We have gotten to the stage that you see the police and other security agencies as working to assist you to sleep better. I want to thank residents of the FCT for these few days that I've been here. You will be surprised at the level of information they give us. They have been cooperating with us, but as Oliver Twist, I'm soliciting for more cooperation.
With assurance to further improve visibility policing in the days ahead, CP Disu enjoined residents to be security conscious, especially around bus stops, lonely black spots, and at night. Onotu Yakubu, NTA News.
The National Defense College Abuja has held a special event to celebrate Julie Sander, elder sister to Director Admin and Training NT Sarah Sander. The celebration is sequel to her appointment as Director General Plateau State Peace Building Agency. Kama reports that it was an emotional event, evening of Sanford at the Officers Mess National Defense College here in Abuja.
Away from the rigors of work, this time, senior officers, National Defense College, colleagues, well-wishers, and family in lighter mood and display of love showered encomiums on Julie Sander for what many described as her outstanding contributions as a distinguished researcher.
Our official title we gave her is Queen of Research. Yes. I mean, look, they don't come better than Julie.
She has very wonderful character traits, but for me, one of the most important that she has brought to bear is her ability to actually prepare those under her for leadership positions.
This is another phase in her life. She's now a chief executive of the Plateau Peace Building Agency. All her years of training will come to bear.
The newly appointed Director General expressed gratitude for the college's impact on her 27 years career.
The appointment, of course, it came as a surprise, but I'm glad that this is the time really, for it to come, and so I really thank God for it. But what is even more amazing is that my institution, my parent institution, is recognizing it and is celebrating it with me.
The event features presentation of gifts and awards, honoring and recognizing her exceptional leadership, her dedication, and lasting impact, which was capped with diversity. Julie Sander's leadership in the college was described by many as inspiring. Well-wishers urged her to continue excelling in her new role as the newly appointed Plateau State Peace Building Agency's Director General. Kama, NTA News.
Earlier, we told you that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR has approved the immediate implementation of 8 far-reaching actions to reinvigorate the administration's capacity for optimal efficiency, pursuant of its commitment to deliver on its promises to Nigerians. The 8 actions approved by Mr. President include the renaming of the Ministry of Niger Delta Development to Ministry of Regional Development to oversee the activities of all the regional development commissions. The Regional Development Commission to be under the supervision of the new ministry are the Niger Delta Development Commission, the South East Development Commission, the North East Development, and the Northwest Development Commission. The immediate winding up of the Ministry of Sports Development and the transfer of its functions to the National Sports Commission in order to develop a vibrant sports economy. The merger of the Federal Ministry of Tourism and the Federal Ministry of Arts and Culture to become Federal Ministry of Arts, Culture, Tourism, and Creative Economy. The reassignment of 10 ministers to new ministerial portfolios, the discharge of 5 ministers, the nomination of 7 new ministers for onward transmission to Senate for confirmation, the appointment of Shehu Diku as chairman of the National Sports Commission. Others are the appointment of Sunday Akindare as special advisor to the President on Public Communication and Orientation, working from the Ministry of Information and National Orientation. List of ministers redesigned to new portfolios are Minister, current designation of the minister, the new designation of Minister, Honorable Dr. Yusuf Tanko Sununu, Minister of State Education, Minister of State Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Reduction, Dr. Morufo Olatunji Alausa, Minister State Health, Minister of Education, Barrister Bello Mohammed Goronyo, Minister of State Water Resources and Sanitation, and Minister of State Works, Honorable Abubakar Momo, Minister of Niger Delta Development, and Minister of Regional Development. Names of more of these ministers will be announced in our subsequent bulletin. The President thanked the outgoing members of the Federal Executive Council for their service to the nation while wishing them the best in their future endeavors. He then charged the newly appointed ministers as well as their reassigned colleagues to see their appointment as a call to serve the nation. He added that all appointees must understand the administration's eagerness and determination to set Nigeria on the path of irreversible growth and invest the best of their abilities into the actualization of government's priorities. Now to the world of sports for Sports Brief.
Nigeria Super Eagles have seen their squad market value rise to 281 million according to Transfer Market. This increase follows a decline to 252 million in July. The team's value dropped due to Victor Osimhen's absence, but Taiwo Awoni and Chidera Ejuke's return and Victor Boniface's value boost helped them to move up to 7 spots to 19th globally. They now rank second in Africa behind Morocco. Meanwhile, Nigeria remains the only African team in contention at the FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup in the Dominican Republic. Following Kenya's 3-0 loss to South Korea and Zambia's 2-0 defeat to Poland, Nigeria carries the continent's hopes. The team's determination and skill will be crucial in advancing to the next stages. Lastly, Scrabble Team Nigeria arrived in Kigali for the 15th African Scrabble Championship. Led by President Toke Aka, the team includes current African champion Enoch Nwali, West African champion Oluwatemilehin Doko, and Tuoyo Mayuku, the continent's first lady in Scrabble. Despite being relatively young, the team is confident in their abilities. With 14 Nigerians in the World Top 50 Scrabble rating, they aim to dominate the competition. With Sports Brief, Wayne Dogo, NTA News.
And that's the English version of the news. Stay with us for the translation in other languages. Good evening.
wizo kwa wei wona na mwa wizo kwa wei wona iwo abeda zaza ishandaje zuma woni ye wa goba gai ayikin tukoda Bola Tinubu nla gbaga Abdullahi Usman nge woni jin shin pejeda peje nko ni jin kwa ka gwamnati atantin jin yin kwa jege gwamnati atantin jin ba ju batu tantin jin lo chowo woye ku ana atantin jin wo nnaye lalubari kami baya ji nagban Abdullahi Usman wo jin ozan wo ku ye bwa shi tun shi abai mawo wen bi ngombe kinu ye pe npeje ajwe dokunya gajiza ngbedai wachige abmenyi tajin ba san agbedun ko hin bonyin minister akinzin dan yerson wuke wala gbetuga nge tnutnu nwa gaga ajin nanu wo pejisa ko jin obashishinu ajege akututin ho jin woye tu ozanwale sheba webe na bedai na yiwo onoze yakubu wanga ge minister we da de no nsai nwo be jin we ga zoko nu aye ajin npai nlo kilomita ngun ata npeje tu ngun amba we lakala nu amadu bielo zoko luko mabushi we lo api nu aye ami awada wadai nanu ejimeye pepeje pe nje beji sesi saisu
Masu kallo da sauraron mu a daidai wannan lokaci assalamu alaikum barkanmu da warhaka kamar yadda aka saba ga fasarar wasu daga cikin labaranmu na yau a takaice mai karantawa Yusuf Yakubu. Shugaban ƙasa Bola Ahmed Tinubu ya rantsar da Abdullahi Usman Bello a matsayin sabon shugaban hukumar ɗa'ar ma'aikata ta ƙasa. A rantsar da shi ne kafin a fara taron majalisar zartarwa na ƙasa a yau Laraba. Sabon shugaban Abdullahi Bello mai shekaru 50 ɗan asalin jihar Gombe ne kuma ya kasance cikakken ɗan ƙungiyar Akau ta Birtaniya wanda ya ƙware a fannin nazarin ilimin damfara na Amurka sannan ya samu digiri na 3 a fannin ilimin almundahanar kuɗi a jami'ar Northumbria da ke Birtaniya. Ministan Abuja Nyesom Wike ya yi alƙawarin kammala ɗaukacin ayyukan da aka fara a gwamnatinsa wanda ya bayar don inganta rayuwar al'umma da ci gaban birnin tarayyar ƙasa Abuja. Wakilin Musha'ibu Oniza Yakubu ya shaida mana cewa ministan ya bayyana haka ne a yayin bikin ƙaddamar da aikin gina hanyar kilomita 3.1 daga titin Ahmadu Bello na Mabushi zuwa rukunin gidajen alƙalai wato George Quarters a Turance. To ƙarshen labaran namu ne kenan sai kuma gobe idan Allah ya kai mu kwana lafiya.
Ẹ kálẹ́ o, orúkọ mi ni Olúwaṣèyí Abímbọ́lá, oníròyìn yín láṣálẹ́ látòlúlé amóhùnmáwòrán ti Nàìjíríà àgbà NTA Abuja. Ààrẹ Bọ́lá Tinubu ti ṣe ìbúra fún alága tuntun fún àjọ ṣíṣe ìwà àti ìlànà orílẹ̀-èdè Abdullahi Usman Bello. Ayẹyẹ ráńpẹ́ náà wáyé ní ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ ìpàdé ìgbìmọ̀ aláṣẹ federal ní ọjọ́rú ọ̀sẹ̀ yìí. Abdullahi Bello jẹ́ ẹni 50 ọdún, ọmọ ìpínlẹ̀ Gombe. Ó jẹ́ ẹni tí ó ní ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ òye nípa ẹ̀kọ́ ìṣirò àti láti òkè òkun wá. Ó sì ní ìwé ẹ̀rí rẹpẹtẹ lórí iṣẹ́ àti ìṣe ìṣirò, ìjẹwùrù àti gbogbo ètò ìṣirò ìlú pẹ̀lú àyẹ̀wò pípé fún ìjẹgúdújẹrá. Dókítà Bello jẹ́ ẹni tí ààrẹ yàn pẹ̀lú ìfọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ ìgbìmọ̀ aṣòfin orílẹ̀-èdè nítorí wípé ó ní ìwé àti ẹ̀rí fún gbogbo ìṣe àti iṣẹ́ ìṣirò, yóò sì lè darí ọkọ̀ àjọ ìwà àti ìlànà orílẹ̀-èdè. Mínísítà ti olú ìlú Nàìjíríà Federal Capital Territory ní èdè Gẹ̀ẹ́sì Nyesom Wike ti ṣe ìlérí láti parí gbogbo àwọn iṣẹ́ àkànṣe èyí tí ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ àti gbogbo èyí tí ó fi fúnni ní àkókò rẹ̀. Ọ̀nàzẹ̀ Yakubu gbé ìròyìn wá láti ibi ayẹyẹ náà pé mínísítà náà sọ ọ̀rọ̀ yìí lákòókò ayẹyẹ pípa àsíá sókè fún kíkọ́ òpópónà ibùsọ̀ 302 láti ọ̀nà Ahmadu Bello ní agbègbè Mabushi sí ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn onídàájọ́. Tó a ò ní rí jù báyìí lọ ní orí ìròyìn àṣálẹ́ yìí. A ó tún máa rí yín bó di ọ̀la kí Elédùwà ṣọ́ wa re. Ó dàárọ̀.